Hey guys, and welcome back to another Battlefield 5 video. Today I'm essentially going to be explaining the idea of Battlefield, how it works, and what to do in it. Starting off with the basics, you have four classes to choose from: the Assault, the Medic, the Support, and the Scout. The Assault is your typical all-round player who uses assault rifles as their main weapon. These are effective at medium to close range. The best weapon for this class in the beta, in my opinion, is the STG-44. At a longer range, I would advise you use it in a burst fire strategy. This way, it gives time for the gun to get back to the firing line you want, reducing the recoiling effect that you get when you hold down the trigger. To do this, simply just tap the trigger or button, depending on the platform you use. Also, with the Assault, there's these things called combat roles. I'm not quite sure what they do yet. I imagine they kind of give you the abilities in the classes. You can't change them in the beta, but I imagine when the full game comes out, you will be able to do something about that. So for the Assault right now, you've kind of got this, you've got these dynamite charges, which are very effective at blowing up the tanks, and you've got the sort of grenade launcher, which is honestly pretty useless. Against tanks, it does nothing. Against people, it doesn't do much either. So the next class is the Medic, and they typically use SMGs and shotguns. These are effective at short-range combat in a short-range combat position. The SMG can be utilised in a medium range, but obviously you've got to be careful of that recoil. The role of the Medic is to revive your teammates once they have been killed, or simply to heal them and supply them with health packs. Next up, we have the Support class. Now they use the LMGs, the bigger, slow-firing weapons that really do pack a punch, useful for medium-range combat primarily. Now I haven't really played this class too much yet, but you can provide your teammates with extra ammo if they need it, I'm pretty sure. And lastly, we have the Scout or Recon class. This class uses snipers, effective at a medium to long range combat. Personally, I would always aim for the head. This is because you get an instant kill. Otherwise, you will only deal 51 damage with the Lee Enfield, and that's the only sniper I've actually used, so I don't know what it was like with others, but with the Lee Enfield, anywhere else in the body it's 51 damage, so yeah, it is a 2-hit. Another thing about headshots is if you die from a headshot, you cannot be revived. This is known as a critical death. If you kill someone anywhere else, they do have a chance to be revived by their squad mate or a medic. Even if you're not a medic, you can revive your squad, and this is known as a buddy revive, but it tends to take longer than a medic class. So if you are a medic class and you've got someone down in your squad, then obviously that will just do a standard medic revive. So now that you know the classes and the basics of how to play them, what's next? Well, at first you may be thinking, wow, the STG isn't that good, what's this guy on about? Well, if you are, then head over to Your Company. This is a section on the main menu once you load up the game. Your Company allows you to customize the appearance of your soldiers, weapons, and vehicles. Not only that, but once you pick a class, you're able to upgrade everything using the upgrades menu within the class or vehicles. To do this, you need to level up said gun, like the STG, simply by playing with it, getting kills, and so on. The upgrade section is essentially like a skills tree. However, once you go down one branch progression, you will not be able to progress down another. So be mindful and look through both branches to see which one will best suit you. To purchase these upgrades, you will need to earn parts. Again, these are simply earned by playing the game and completing assignments. What are assignments? Well, these are simply just challenges for you to do in order to earn parts quicker, and parts will also give you the ability to unlock customization from the store. Now, I'm pretty sure you've got 3 daily assignments. Obviously these are challenges that will rotate differently. After that, you've got about 4 or 5 slots where you can have active assignments, so choose the ones which you think will probably be done the quickest maybe as well, just to get as many parts as you can. There are 2 modes in the beta. One is Grand Operations, the other is Conquest. Mark, please tell me more about these modes, I hear you ask. Very well. Grand Operations is simply a large-scale storytelling mode that takes place over a set number of in-game days, though you don't need to worry about this whole day system. Simply just play the objective before the time runs out and you're good to go. These will be, so as I said, large-scale storytelling mode, so it'll be like battles from World War II and so on, but obviously in a more battlefield kind of way. Conquest is different, however. This is just the classic mode that you have no doubt heard about many times. In this, you simply start at your team's base, either side of the map, and fight to capture 5 to 6 capture points spread across the map. The more places you control, the quicker the enemy's team's respawns will go down. Speaking of respawns, you have several options. 1, you can go back to your base. 2, you can spawn on a capture point. 3, spawn in the vehicle that's got space, and 4, spawn on your squad. I recommend spawning in your squad as they are As long as they aren't shooting or being shot at, you'll be able to spawn on them, and you can get into the action a lot quicker. The final things I think I need to mention are the fortification system and the new health and ammo systems. Fortification is a fun new feature to Battlefield where you can build sandbag barriers, tank stoppers, and more around the battlefield. These are mainly done around objectives. To access this feature, just press the down arrow key on the controller, and I'm not sure what it is on PC as I don't play that. And if you do know what the fortifications button is on PC, please do put it down in the comments below, so that anyone who is unsure can go and check it out. Thank you very much. Lastly, you then have the health and ammo systems. In Battlefield 5, you start with 100 health. If you lose some, you'll only be able to regain 30 health. So if you're on 70 or more, then you're back to 100%. Obviously, great. If it's less than 70, I'd advise you find the nearest med station. There is always one on every control point in Conquest. Once you're there, you'll be able to heal up a lot quicker and back to max health. At these stations, you can also pick up med packs, also supplied by medics. This allows you to heal up a lot faster and back to full health without retreating to one of these stations. However, you can only carry one, so do be careful. With the ammo system, you spawn in and you only have 2 mags. Yes, I know it's not a lot, so do use your ammo wisely. By going to an ammo station, you can regain max ammo, which is 3 mags. Again, as I said, use it wisely. Now, I know you won't want to keep going back to these stations every 5 minutes, and you don't have to. The medic can heal you, and the support can provide ammo, as long as they plays their roles properly, of course. But also, every kill you get, an ammo pack will drop on the floor, so all you need to do is run over that pack and you will regain a small bit of ammo. Now, it's not a lot, but it is something and it can help. Now, that is pretty much everything I can think of. If I did miss anything, then I do apologise for that. Some things to bear in mind: this is all taken from me playing the beta. Many more maps and nodes will be coming to the game at launch on November 20th. I'd highly recommend getting it. I've had an absolute blast playing it and I cannot wait for the full release. For more Battlefield 5 and Star Wars Battlefront 2 content, then don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't done so already. I'd hugely appreciate that, and hopefully see you guys out there on the battlefield. Good luck and have fun, everyone.